Hi there, guys, and welcome to Long Live Play, Episode 3. This is a podcast where we love to explain our love-hate relationship with PlayStation. I'm, of course, your host, fpnkUB, and yeah, welcome back. Thank you all, and I appreciate it. Sorry for the long delay. PSX was an amazing experience. I'm just going to give my quick tidbits about it. Highly recommend going if you have not been before. Highly recommend going. And we're just going to skip the month of January and February. You already know what came out on PlayStation, but March is an important time. And for Michael, we're going to get straight into the news. So, kicking it off right off the bat. PS4's new update, the firmware that just recently came out. The update, the 5.50 update. Here are the things that has happened if you have downloaded it already and you're curious to know why in the world did I have to download another update on my PS4? Well, that's what I'm here for. The first is a main menu quick fix. So thanks to the new update, let me bust out the PS4 controller because long live play. If you were to use your left and right buttons, you could actually scroll through your list of apps faster on the main menu instead of having to jump between the PlayStation Store and the library, with using the D-pad and stuff. So you can actually use this. Makes it a little bit easier. That's the first thing that's happened. I never knew that, so that's actually kind of surprising for me. I've done that before. It actually makes moving around in the menu a lot simpler than just going up, down and stuff. I can just okay, there we go. The next thing is you can now remove items from your library. So I know most people's libraries are filled with games and they've been trying to get rid of it. You got like old betas and alphas. They're just like, oh, I'm so tired of this crap. It's just taking up my hard drive. But no more, man. You now have the option to toss it. So you can toss it. It's gone. It's gone forever. You also can remove games that you just don't want to play anymore. But of course you could do that, but you always had like the residual in the background. So now you can completely get rid of it off your hard drive. And you also have the option to recover anything you get rid of by pressing options. The option button, and then just accessing it through the app Purgatory. So you can always get that back. Custom wallpapers via USB. So now you can actually create your own custom wallpapers. In fact, there's a video for how to do that. I'll be in the show notes. I learned from Push Square. They gave like a pretty decent tutorial. It's not bad. So if you want to put Mariah Carey or Vegeta as your background, now's the opportunity because you have nothing to worry about. So yeah, custom backgrounds. Woo! Delete notifications. That's another one. Ooh, man. Sorry, guys. The dust got in my eye. I'm so happy. I'm crying. I'm crying over here. Just because I can do the custom wallpapers. Thank you so much. Because I know a few things I want to make. So, deleting notifications. You know how it gets annoying when you get like a whole bunch of notifications in the background when you turn on your console or if you're playing, and then you just see the notification icon just constantly glowing that you've done an update or someone messaged you or, someone fell off a cliff in the game and they posted a video about it. Well, now you can actually delete those individually or in bulk. So, no more notifications if you don't want them. You can delete them bad boys out your life. PSVR icons. So now you'll be able to know which games are supported by PSVR and which ones are not. Pretty simple, right? Pretty easy to notice. And a system-wide PS4 Pro super sampling. So this one's not widely publicized, but now the PS4 Pro has this option that forces your games to run at a higher resolution to downgrade on 1080p screens. So if your TV isn't at 1080p, it will force itself anyways to run at a clean, crisp, clear quality depending on the game. So yay for my PS4 Pro people. You now have the ability, no matter what TV, to be able to look at your games at the most highest of graphics. And that is the firmware update. Now we get into the games that are with PlayStation Plus. The games of March. If you have not downloaded it yet, or if you did not know, because last month's was like Knack. Seriously, Knack was a free game. Lucky for you, you can actually download Bloodborne and Ratchet & Clank. 2 perfectly good games that are now for free. In fact, a few of the PlayStation websites have been rerunning how to fight different bosses in Bloodborne. Well, you might get hit by a bus. There might be a bus creature in Bloodborne. But anyways, you could now fight like different bosses and stuff like that. So if you're looking, or if you never played Bloodborne, and now that you got the game for free, you're like, I kind of want to try this out. I'm really interested. Well, you have ways if you want to learn how to refight certain bosses. And then Ratchet & Clank, now everyone can play it. Everyone can play it. So if you played the PS2 version and you liked it and you're like, I wasn't too sure about buying the PS4 version, now it's free. Not bad, right? Pretty good for the month of March. Also, for my PS3 users, we got Mighty Number 9. And I was never going to buy that game, so yeah, I got Mighty Number 9. Oh, gosh. It's also on PS3 and PS4, I should mention. Then for PS Vita people, you have Claire Extended Cut and Bombing Busters. And then for those on PS3, you have the exclusive Legend of K Anniversary. Man, I actually wanted to play Legend of K, so this is really nice. This is going to be amazing. Oh my gosh. I got to turn on my PS3 again. I had to do that last month, now I'm going to do it again this month. So those are the games that are for PlayStation Plus members in the month of March. Tongue-tied. March. So yes, there's, for my PS4 people, there's Bloodborne, Ratchet & Clank, and then there's Mighty Number 9 if you want to get that. For my PS3 people, it's Mighty Number 9, the Legend of K Anniversary. For my PS Vita people, it's Claire the Extended Cut, and then Bombing Busters. Unfortunately, though, for my PS3 people, like me, who still has their PS3 because it's such an amazing device, it will be coming to darker days. Because PlayStation Plus is changing. Only PS4 games, no more PS3 or Vita, only PS4 games will be included starting March 2019. So this is the year. You better get all the free games you can. Because when March happens in 2019, it's over. They're getting rid of it. It's done. No more supporting it. It's very sad. Like, that's very sad. But so far, I've liked the free games they've given out on PS3. So I'm just taking full advantage of it. If they can give me a few more games, I think I'll be good. Sucks. But after talking about that sad thing, let's go into something a little bit nicer. Horizon Zero Dawn! Congratulations. So, celebrating the 1 year of Horizon Zero Dawn that's been out and selling over 7.6 million units, Guerrilla Games decided they want to give away some free goodies for fans. So by the time you're watching this, you can actually still get this. You can get some free avatar pictures where you just get like the characters. They're pretty much free. So if you want to get like Horizon Zero Dawn avatar characters, you can go in, download them individually, pick whoever you want, and they're yours forever! And then, of course, there's the dynamic theme, which actually looks kind of nice. It's not bad. And there is a photo mode where you can share to the community if you have the game. But yes, not bad, right? Free games. Well, that's not free game, but free stuff is free stuff. And it's Horizon Zero Dawn. So, now that we got the beautiful Horizon in there, we can also go off to some more good news. no, God of War won't have microtransactions. So for the new God of War that's coming out, quite a few people like myself have been worried that they would just, charge for everything. If you haven't played any of the God of War before, there were costumes and different items that you would get after beating the game and doing like certain conditions in the game that would unlock after you beat it. Well, there are people that thought that they might charge for it with this new God of War game. Like, goodness forbid, which is something, I thought about it. Well, lucky for us, those rumors have been debunked thanks to a fan on Twitter tweeting director Cory Barlog. And he wrote, no freaking way, when asked would God of War have microtransactions. He literally put no freaking way. So Kratos won't be charging us for anything. That's good news for us. Good news for God of War. Good news for everyone. Unfortunately, though, after going off of some wonderful news, we got to go into some sad news. So for those that were looking to play Days Gone by 2018, I'm sorry, it's got delayed until 2019. Shuhei Yoshida actually kind of made it feel like we were going to be playing this by 2018. Unfortunately, it was updated that due to, some editing and stuff. Well, they're pretty much still working on it. So it's getting deployed in 2019. Unfortunately, we don't know when in 2019, but it's all good. Although I'm kind of worried that The Last of Us Part 2 is also going to be 2019. And then we also have Kojima's new game, Death Stranding, which supposedly has been rumored 2019 as well. So it looks like PlayStation's just going to be releasing 3 of their biggest games within the year of 2019. So it might be a PS4 exclusive year next year. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a thank you or, an apology for saying, hey, man, I know you can't download any more free PS3 and PS Vita games after March, but we're going to give you 3 powerhouses just for you guys. But we're going to go a little bit in the positive direction. Dark Souls Remastered's network test is coming to PS4. By the time you hear this, it should be out. If not, don't worry. Pretty much, from what I've heard from Software, announced that they will be doing a network test on the PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. They're going to be putting out updates. I'm not sure if you'll be able to sign up or if it's just going to be an open beta. But for those that are interested in Dark Souls Remastered, hey man, it's not too bad. You get to play with your friends and you all get to get your ass kicked by that one magical monster. It's good news. I've only played Dark Souls 1, and it's a remaster. It's not too bad. Shadow of Colossus remake team. Guess what they're doing? Guess what Bluepoint's doing? They just announced that they're working on another big revival game. Ooh. Speaking with Eurogamers.net tech expert Digital Foundry, president and co-owner Marco Thrust admitted that its team is growing to accommodate the scope of its next project. In fact, Thrush said, we're doing another remake. And then he also goes on to state, our next step is let's improve the art pipeline. Let's improve the engine. Let's improve the workflow for artists. Let's grow on the art and art side some more to handle our next big project because it's going to be a big hit. So quite a few people have been speculating that it might be like Demon Souls. I don't think that'll be true. Pretty much the only 2 games I have not heard a few people talk about, because I've heard like Demon Souls, or it was another PS4 game. It's like another big PS4 game. I forgot what it was. It was like a PS3 game. Killzone. I heard Killzone was thinking of getting getting a remake, because I heard that was very popular. And then there was another one. It It just can't. It's on PS3, and for the life of me, it's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't believe I forgot. But I'll probably post the picture there because I think I know what I'm talking about. I just don't remember the name at this current time. But the one game I haven't heard anyone say, actually 2 games I haven't heard anyone say, is the new Spiral, which was also announced that they were planning on doing a remake, or Medieval. I know, granted, that Blue Point did not work on those games, but they didn't work on Shadow of Colossus either until the remake, or until the remake. So who knows? Maybe Blue Point might be working on it. I think they might be working on like Medieval because that just got recently announced, or Spyro. So knock on wood. We'll see what the next one is. So speaking of the speculation station, I got another speculation that's been going on. Valve promises to start shipping games again. I'm not sure this is true, but there's been rumors that Newell didn't detail. Well, Newell kind of was like interested in starting something new. Said they might be coming back. I've heard that he got a little jealous at Nintendo's big reveals and how well they're doing as a company, and he just decided, Gabe Newell just decided, we're going to make some games. Although, I don't know which games they're working on. As soon as this announcement where Gabe said, yeah, we're going to start working on some games again, pretty much everyone and their grandma said Half-Life 3, so I doubt that. It would be nice if he would, I don't know, just maybe Half-Life, maybe Portal. I'm just waiting for Left 4 Dead 3. I think that'd be more important, but what the hell do I know, right? At this point, he's making hand over fist of money with Valve. And don't forget about the HTC Vive, which he's doing well in as well. So I don't know, man. And then there's Artifact, which apparently he owns that too, and that's making a crap ton of money. So maybe they just might put Artifact on consoles. But Valve is working on shipping, which is starting to ship games again. So, yay! Although we can talk about something a little bit in a brighter atmosphere, and that's Fortnite. Fortnite Battle Royale will be coming in cross-play across PS4, PC, Mac, iOS, and Android. So now you'll be able to play Fortnite on your phone, ladies and gentlemen, if you have an Android. I have an Android myself. This is my Android, as you see with the Shield logo. Or you can play on your Mac, which I guess you can play games on your Mac, or, on your PC, which is what people do anyways. But now for my PC people, you can play against people on the PS4. Unfortunately, though, I need to state this. Unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Unfortunately. Epic Games announced that, yes, you will be able to play on the PS4 with PC, Mac, and mobile people. And unfortunately, Xbox One is missing on that list. And I know a lot of people were questioning, why isn't Xbox One on there? If you have PC, why not Xbox One? If you're doing crossplay for all these others, why not Xbox One players? Unfortunately, when Nick Chester announced this, he forgot to clarify that, yes, there will be PS4 crossplay. Unfortunately, Xbox One won't be on the list. So then it got to people wondering, well, is Xbox One going to get crossplay? And then he was like, yes, they are. In fact, Xbox One players will be able to play against people on the PC, Mac, and mobile as well. It's just, you won't be able to play with PS4 people. So it'll be Xbox people can play with everyone else, and PS4 people can play with everyone else. But you can't play with each other. So, good news is you have crossplay for Fortnite. Bad news is it's not against other console people. So, no love between PlayStation and Microsoft yet. But if you do want to play with a bunch of people, and you may not be interested in playing that much Fortnite, you have the new free MMORPG game developed by Bluehole, and it's called Terra. This game is now available on the PlayStation Store, on PS4, and the selling point is pretty much full action-based combat with flashy combos, and it's free to play. So if you are looking for another free to play game besides Fortnite, where you can kick some butt and team up with other players, and it's an MMO, everyone loves MMOs. This is the game for you. Although, you better make sure you have the hard drive space because it's a whopping 45 gigs. So, it's not too bad, but it's another free to play game. Can't be mad about that. Okay, so now the next thing that we will go straight on about in our fighting game department on the PS4. Soul Calibur 6. So far, our last announcement was goo. It's kind of hard to pronounce, goo, but it's a new character from Soul Calibur 6 that just got announced. So far, the list is Mitsurugi, Sophia, Sophitia. I always have a hard time pronouncing that name. Shao. Man, it's Xianghua. I heard the name and I still have a hard time pronouncing it. Then of course there's Nightmare with the big ass sword of whoop. If you have not seen the new trailer for Nightmare, he's just whop, molly, whop. Killick. We all know who Killick. Ivy, sexy, Ivy, the whip sword, and Zazalamil. I had a hard time pronouncing this. Soul Calibur 6 is supposed to be returning in 2018. So for those that are interested in Soul Calibur series, it's looking pretty good. It's got the movements pretty much the same. Although, looks like we're going to be seeing some supers like in Soul Calibur 5. So, yay. Although, there are more characters that have not been announced. I'm really surprised. I have not heard. I have not seen Maxi. I have not seen Taki. You know, these are like old Soul Calibur people. Raphael, I have not seen. I'm hoping. Cervantes. I'm hoping they put Cervantes in. Like, my gosh. Natsu. And then Siegfried. Oh man, I hope they put in Siegfried, man. But you know what do I know? Like, I'm just thinking of or Hildy. Maybe they could put in Hildy. Like, there's a few characters. Yeah, I wish they would put in, but especially Cervantes, man. Cervantes look badass. If you got Nightmare, you got to put Cervantes in. It only makes sense. But yeah, those are the characters that I would like to see in. But right now, it's looking pretty good. The roster looks pretty interesting. I'm curious to see what happens. Wait, they did put in Mitsurugi. Did I say they didn't put in Mitsurugi and they put in Mitsurugi? I'm gonna correct myself. If I did say I had Mitsurugi, they did put in Mitsurugi. I like Mitsurugi so much, I just wanted to put him in twice. My apologies on that. Mitsurugi, he's the best. And since we're still in the fighting game portion, but we're gonna transition a little bit into the RPG section. Noctis! Prince Noctis. Unless you finish the game, then King Noctis will supposedly be announced in a live stream when Tekken does their live stream. So I believe the announcement should be March 14th. By the time this video is out, he may have already been announced, but you'll get better details of how Noctis looks, how's he play, and most importantly, we'll know when he finally comes out. Hopefully he will be out before EVO, because I'm pretty sure Bandai Namco wants a few people to play this guy in tournament. So yeah, man. Noctis is still coming to Tekken 7. It wasn't just no one-time thing where him and Lars were just talking on the phone. No, Noctis is like, yo, man, where you at? When am I coming in this game? When am I busting in? So, for my Final Fantasy 15 people, this is great news. For my Tekken people that like RPGs, that's great news. It's kind of another reason why I picked up Tekken 7. And the last in the fighting game portion of PlayStation is the Saiga Final Fantasy NT. Well, they have their first DLC character being revealed next week, which should be this March 13th, so that should come out, like, literally, this new character should be out already. I'm not sure who they would put in. I said Seymour. I said Seymour, but I don't know, because they put in Jet. And, I mean, I know Seymour is kind of crazy, but that's from Final Fantasy X. I don't know who they would put in. They could put in Caius, put that Final Fantasy 13 love, because Caius and Kafka from Final Fantasy 6, like the villain, like, those two kind of have like the same personality, especially with the level of insanity. But then Seymour is pretty good too, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I would rather them put in a villain than a hero, because I don't know what hero you would put in on the Final Fantasy side. There's quite a few villains that you can put in, especially from 8 as well, or 7. And then 13 had, 13 too. I really believe Caius, in terms of villainry, like on villain scales, I feel like he's up there. He's up there with the great insanities, because there's only been 2 characters that literally destroyed the entire world. Only 2. And one's in the game. So I'd be surprised if they don't put in Caius. But who do you guys think would be in there? By the time you guys watch this, you'll probably already know. So, but leaving the world of fighting games on the PlayStation, we're going to go into the magical world of the imagination, the mind, the beauty, the art, and talk about Detroit Become Human, which is coming out May 25th of 2018. Yes, be prepared. Quantic Dreams has their new game coming out. For those that are not sure what Detroit Become Human is, it is the story of 3 androids, 3 machines designed to obey, who start to feel emotions. And that is going to be pretty much the whole thing about it. You start to feel emotions, and you're going to be confronted with choices that you can do that can be violent or non-violent. It's really just the tale of what happens to these 3 androids. And we have no idea how the story is going to play out, because the story is up to you! So yes, if you are a Detroit Become Human fan like myself who's interested, also Crossing Souls is out. Great game as well. It's an indie game, but it still came out on PS4. So if you are interested in Detroit Become Human, you can now pre-order it right now on PS4. You can buy the digital deluxe edition. I would not pre-order anything because I don't support the pre-order culture. But for those that do and they are interested in buying the digital deluxe edition, I will tell you what it comes with. It comes with, if you buy it, it'll come with the Detroit Become Human game. Then it will come with the Heavy Rain game, which, by the way, that also comes with it if you pre-order it. I believe that's what I've heard, but I'm not too sure. I'm double checking. Nope, it's only with the digital deluxe. That if you buy the game, you also get Heavy Rain. You also get the art of Detroit Become Human digital art book. You get the digital deluxe soundtrack, which is not bad. Then you also get 2 dynamic PS4 themes, and you get 10 PS4 avatars. But if you pre-order Detroit Become Human, and you don't have to get the digital deluxe edition to get this, but if you pre-order it right now at any store, you'll get 1 bonus dynamic theme and the official digital soundtrack. Unfortunately, I've been looking it up. I don't know the difference between the official digital soundtrack versus the digital deluxe soundtrack. I know there's more, but I don't know more in which areas, so sorry I couldn't give you the 411 on that. But it's not too bad if you want to get it. Last but not least, we have a celebratory, funny thing to announce before I go into the top games, the top digital games on PS4 for the month of February, and that is Super Seducer. As you all know right now, by the time this video comes out, Super Seducer will not be on PS4, although originally announced it is not coming on PS4. Still on Steam though. But Super Seducer is the controversial pickup artist game from Richard the Richard La Grega. Sorry, I'm purposely pronouncing it wrong. But I'm from Richard La Ruena. Now I actually tried to say his name right. But his game will no longer be coming on PlayStation. This has been reported on multiple places, but Motherboard was the first to pick it up. The game is out on Steam if you still want to get that. If you question what's the big deal about this game, well, I can tell you the big deal about this game. Super Seducer is a game about getting you laid, guys. For my male listeners out there, Super Seducer can give you all the right tips and tricks to pick up any girl, no matter where you... I'm not even gonna lie, man. Like, I've actually seen this game, and it's... like, the suggestions he's making makes no sense. This would only work if you had money or you were a celebrity. But if you're a celebrity, you have money. Like, and then this wouldn't even work with every girl. This would work with, like, specific groupies. Like seriously, the advice this man has just makes you sit there and be like, what woman would fall for this? Like, Barney Stinson from How I Met Your Mother would be a better... like, that would be better to watch. If How I Met Your Mother were to make a game off of Barney Stinson, off of all the shit that he's done, that would actually be a more reliable tool than using Super Seducer. And I believe there was an episode where Barney Stinson literally picked up a woman sounding like a fish. And it made sense. But you're welcome to try Super Seducer. I want to get it just so I can play it and laugh. Maybe make like a funny video about it. Like, this game is horrible. I don't even know what to say. For my female listeners, if you want to try this game too and get a good laugh and chuckle out of it, you can. Although I would not buy it. Super Seducer. Wow. It's one of those games that you really thought it wasn't going to be a game, and then you're like, I can't believe this is a game. It's one of those games that's like, maybe Mighty Number 9 wasn't so bad after all, right? Right? Maybe it's one like Super Seducer is like that game where it's like you play and then you think about all the shitty games that came out before it, and you think to yourself like, maybe I really should give No Man's Sky one last chance. Like, maybe I should go back and play No Man's Sky. Like, maybe. It's not too bad. Maybe I should play Assassin's Creed before the updates and it's like buggy as hell. I think it makes a lot more sense, right? There's just, there's so many games that just makes you want to go back and just like try it. Like, this game sounds, maybe I should try Life of Black Tiger on PS4. It can't be that bad of a game. I had Super Seducer. I played that. Alright, so enough with the joking around. Enough with the ha-ha, hoo-hoo, hee-hees. So, let's go on to the top games downloaded on PS4 for the month of February. The top 10 games on PS4 downloaded on February. The month of February. The whole month of February. Number 1, Monster Hunter World. Number 2, NBA Live 18, the 1 edition. The 1 edition, although I can find multiple. Shadow of Colossus is number 3. EA Sports FIFA 18 is number 4. Number 5 is Madden NFL 18. Number 6 is EA Sports UFC 3. Number 7 is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Number 8, coming in with a Kamehameha wave, Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Number 9, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Number 10, very surprisingly, that made me even like say number 10 wrong. Game Beast. Very surprising. I'm not bad. Game Beast, not bad. I'm really happy about that. Dragon Ball Fighter Z being number 8. for the month of February. So, you know, it's not too bad. 2 months in a row. 2 months in a row. Figure would be a little bit higher. But Monster Hunter World being number 1, wow. Hey, Zeus. Man. Wow. Yo, Capcom, you should be very proud of yourself. Keep up the great work. Hopefully you can put that much effort into your fighting game division. I'm not even going to say wink wink. I'm specifically talking about Street Fighter V. Anyways, PSVR games. The top 10 most downloaded digital PSVR games are number 1, Superhot VR. Number 2, Job Simulator. Number 3, PlayStation VR Worlds. Number 4, I Expect You to Die. Number 5, Drive Club VR. Number 6, Doom VFR. Ooh. Number 7, Moss. Number 8, Batman Arkham VR. Number 9, Sprint Vector. Well, actually, wow. Number 9, Sprint Vector? Wow. Oh. Yo, that's another game that really deserves. I'm sorry. I'm very proud. Like, I did not wow. Number 10, Arizona Sunshine. Okay. All right. Good job, Sprint Vector. And Super High. Wow, Super High VR being number 1? I'm not used to that. I mean, I'm still glad it's doing well. Not bad. Well, we'll go on to PS Vita games, the top 10 for those that have a PS Vita, like myself. Let me see if I can find it. Oh man, where did I put that PS Vita? Oh wait, it's charging. Whoops, I don't want to unplug that. Sorry guys, I forgot. I didn't realize it was still charging. Anyways, the top 10 are number 1, Secret of Mana. Number 2, the God of War collection on PS Vita. Number 3, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Number 4, Dragon Ball Z Battle Ball Z. Number 5, God Eater Resurrection. Number 6, Minecraft PlayStation Vita Edition. Number 7, God Eater 2 Rage Burst. Number 8, Tearaway. Number 9, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hackers Memory Launch Bundle. And number 10, Jak and Daxter Collection. Oh, hey, that's another thing I'm thinking about. Yo, what if what did I say? Blue Hole? Blue Mount? Sorry, I'm trying to remember the name again. Was it Blue Hole? Blue Point. Sorry. But Blue Hole, Blue Mount. Sorry. Got like so many different studios in my head. But what if Blue Point is working on a Jak and Daxter remake? Like, that was another. And that's actually, that's another I did not see. Maybe I did. I just haven't read that much of Reset Era. Man, I should probably look at Reset Era and read it again. But I didn't see people put that. Huh. Okie dokie. And last but not least, we're going to do our top 10 most downloaded PlayStation Classic Timeless games. The top 10 most downloaded digitally are number 1, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Number 2, Bully for you, Bully. Number 3, Metal Slug Anthology. Number 4, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Number 5, The Warriors Come Out and Play. Number 6, Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Wow. Number 6, really? Number 7, The King of Fighters 2000. Okay. Number 8, Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy. Number 9, Crash Bandicoot. And number 10, very surprisingly, but I did like this better than all the others, Twisted Metal Black. Not bad. Some good digital games. And I guess I can do free-to-play games because someone told me about this. Because I didn't know people were wondering what the top 10 free-to-play games are. But just for this month, I'll give it a whirl. Number 1, Fortnite Battle Royale, of course. Number 2, Brawlhalla. Number 3, Pro Evolution Soccer 2018 Life. Number 4, Warframe. Number 5, Paladins. Number 6, America's Army Proving Grounds. Number 7, 3-on-3 Freestyle. Number 8, Crossout. Number 9, Trove. Number 10, Blacklight Retribution. So there you go. For the one listener to ask what free-to-play games were top 10, although it's pretty obvious that Fortnite would be number 1. Very surprised that Warframe is not number 5. I'm surprised people are still playing Paladins. So there you go. And that is the news for PlayStation. Of course, if you have any other topics or news that you feel like I did not discuss, and you feel like that should be on the show, like the one person who literally told me he wanted to know the top free games of PlayStation digitally downloaded, here you go. I gave it to you. You can always message me at the Chronicles of Gamers Podcast at gmail.com, or you can just message me on the Facebook page, because I'm always there, like that guy did. I appreciate it, and as you see, I have no problem doing it as long as you let me know. So yes. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. I am out of here because Michael demands that we play. So long live play and stay lit.